Maya, I just don't want you to interrupt someone when they were
because
talking.
you know these people.
Go ahead.
They always feel
Enjoy.
Like, excuse me, they're always too sarcastical in addressing people. You get me? So I'm sorry. I jumped in because I knew what I was saying. Like I said,
Queen, it is not me you were addressing. What I said was this. Nolly, wait now. Let's clear it. Okay. What I said was this. Nolly was talking, and you jump into it. So you didn't even say, excuse me, and you pick on something. I then said, relax. Let the person that was talking finish with whatever she was saying, and you address your own. You will have your time. But budging into someone's statement, you yourself should know is not nice, is it? That is not being sarcastic. That is not being sarcastic. That is just a straight talk.
No. What I'm saying is that Wally B was being sarcastic.
Okay. Go ahead with that. Go ahead with Polly B. You and Polly B. Yeah. Me, I don't understand
Justice
English.
for Mobad.
I'm sorry for interrupting, but like I said, I'm sorry for interrupting, right? But like I said, they are, most of them, but let me streamline it to Body B. They are always sarcastic. You know what? Everybody know what the meaning of sarcastic means. And I will not tolerate you insult me. So I got into my feelings and I replied her. Because you know what? I came in, I sent up a request. I was brought up. I was in my box. I didn't say a word. All I was doing was I was tapping in the comment section when issue of Noli when they were reading that or whatever. Sorry, Noli was reading and everything, right? And the next thing, Bolly B was like, "Is that Queen?" And I told her, "Please, I know you. You always, I've seen the kind of person you are. You always want to dominate, take control of the whole issue going on here. You get me? I've known that in her, and that's why when I come in, I don't want to engage her because I will give you back." So and I told her, you know what? When I
Justice
came in
for Mobad, guys.
When I was brought up, I found this place rowdy, and I kept quiet. I didn't want to make it rowdier. That's why I didn't say a word. But you're not asking, is that Queen? And she now said rowdier, as if I was wrong. And one dumb ass in the comment section, too, Ola, said rowdies and laughed. You know what? They make me feel less of myself. I don't know what it's called. Rowdy has, rowdy. Then I now had to go to Google to check. And I find out that I was right. Rowdy, rowdier. So, Bolly B, I am vast in English language. I comport myself before coming up here to talk. I don't come here yabbing gibberish because I know everybody's listening to me. I choose my words. So I will not come here and come and start blowing blood English. It's you that don't know that there's something called rowdier. Go to your dictionary and check. You don't even need dictionary. Go to Google. Rowdier is there in the dictionary. So please, you're not in a position to correct my English. Thank you.
English is not our language.
All right. Thank you very much. I hope that is clear. Do you want to ask question on Rowdia again or Rowdias?
No, she said something about police to respond to my question, right? And I
Who said so?
No, Bolly B now. I asked her a question.
Bolly B is not our guest today. Why do you want to tear her apart like this?
No, she's our guest.
Okay.
Do you think they're
Guys, share justice for Mobad.
Go ahead. Let her ask the question.
No, I've already asked her a question, right? And I was waiting for her own opinion. But she's saying police.
Opinion.
So I asked you. That's why I asked you what you think. Well, you said we should face the police. It's fine. I just want to say something to respond to that. That's why I was laughing. It's cool. That's your own. You should go with the police. And by the time the judgment is fine, let everyone stick with the police. My own ending here is this, with what I asked you earlier, is that I don't know why Naira Marley had to go, had to be arrested when his name wasn't even on the petition. That's what you call hypocritical judgment. That's a biased judgment, because the same way Naira Marley's name was mentioned in video,
the same way Wummi's name was mentioned.
I want to ask you a question. I want to ask you a question.
Don't ask me yet. Let me finish. Don't ask me yet. When I'm done, you will ask. No problem. Then I want to say,
you're always dragging, saying the same thing.
I'm not dragging. Hold on, please. Let me finish. I don't like this now. Let's have a decorum. Let's have a decorum. It's okay. Let me finish. I'm only speaking to people who their mind is broad and their mind is out there. And please, don't report me again. You people have been reporting me because they told me that I'm saying, and I've not said anything. Ever report me, Joe. I just saw it in me or So, as I was saying, I just feel that if you're not saying that...
See, Imole, this question, you will answer it together.
I'm not asking a question. Don't shush me.
No, I'm asking you a question.
I'm asking you a question. Stop being... shit.
No, it's me that want to ask you a question. You will now say it together. That's what I'm saying. You will say everything together. I will mute for you or probably go down. You know, just ask you that question. And then you say everything.
So, in a situation, Queen, in a situation...
I'm not having empathy on Wummi, right? Yes, let me tell you. I told you I define empathy. It's by putting myself in Wummi's situation, who lost a loved one, and imagine how it feels. See, if I lost my own husband, right? I will speak my truth. I will not manipulate.
Exactly.
I will not cover up. I will not lie. I will say all I know. But you know why she cannot say that? Because she knows a lot that she's going to be implicated. That's why she's doing...
She fears not to go kiri in our next bus stop.
So, I can put myself in a situation of a widow. Right? They feel sorrowful. They've lost a loved one. But unfortunately, Wummi is not any iota of somebody who lost a loved one.
At all.
I don't want to go by memory lane. What has happened the past 9 months? But let's just streamline it to what happened at the inquest, the last inquest. We all know Mobad died mysteriously. We are trying to unravel what
happened.
They set up a toxicology autopsy was conducted. They brought it inconclusive. And we all know that
there was a
fake. Specimen was taken from Mobad in September. It was too barricaded that this specimen was finally transferred to whatever they said they took it to. How do they expect them to get an accurate result? And then we're saying it's questionable. We want to conduct a private one.
Yeah.
That is Baba Mobad's intention about fighting for justice for Mobad. That he's not satisfied with that result because of what I just said earlier. They took so long time before they took it there. How do you expect to get an accurate result? And that's why I said I want to do mine.
Then they fake all of them.
And here comes Wummi, the widow, requesting that Mobad should be buried. Mobad should be buried.
So picking when you're not born.
Is that a widow mourning? Sorry, it's not even mourning, sorry. Is that a widow seeking for justice?
For her husband.
They told you the result came inconclusive.
They made they go bury her.
Wummi, I will request for another that I want to make my own autopsy, do my own autopsy and toxicology. I want to do it myself. But you know why she did not request? Because it's in her favor.
Exactly.
That is why she's not requesting.
Oh, justice for Mobad.
So when you ask me that question, Boli B, I put myself in the shoes. I put myself in the shoes of a widow who experienced the loss of a loved one and want to find a closure. Because one thing about closure means we need to find those responsible and let them
So let me know when you're ready.
And the law, when they face the law, they get probably like, we don't do death sentence in Nigeria, probably like a maximum sentence for imprisonment. So, is Wummi not looking for a closure in this case?
At all.
Those that we believe are responsible for Mobad be brought to book? No, she doesn't want it. All she wants is Mobad to be buried. Why? If Mobad is buried, there's no closure. It's still in the mind of people that how did Mobad die? How is Mobad die? It will still be in the mind of all of us, all over the world.
Exactly.
Concerned. But if a private autopsy cosmology another one is conducted, we compare that results with the one brought by the government. If it's the same, we cannot say, okay, they are right after all. We cannot say, okay, nobody should be held responsible for Mobad's pie. Because that in conclusion results for me is that everybody's left all the hook. Nobody's responsible.
All right, thank you, Queen.
Thank you so much.
Let's go back to the discussion. Thank you very much. Bolly B, please bring Bolly B to the big screen. If you've gotten my answer, so that we go ahead. Do you have my answer now?
Justice for Mobad, guys.
Okay. This is not very legible.
Doesn't mean everything.
He's saying is the truth.
Which one? This one they
We
talk
kept
again.
quiet. We kept quiet because of the love and respect we have for the late Mobad. But the man is doing too much lately. And you guys are just posting without verification. One, this boy is not even buried yet. The day they called us, had to call our lawyer. We rushed to the hospital. They told us they took him back home. And when we called, we were told his parents instructed them to bring him back home. We got to the scene, took the nurse to Orchard Police Station, but the police said one of his family have to be present before
You sure this one they talk like they drunk now?
the nurse. And when Bami called, we were told his father was the one that said they should release the girl. Are you?
How many tests would not don't explain this one when Papa Mobad say no be him?
Two, we met the man there, and the first thing he was saying was the son just kept a lot of money. He didn't buy houses, blah blah. That was
All this one are team money where they don't chop money. Oh.
his phone from his wife. I told our lawyer then, this is going, Comrade Mose, you and this your shooting gun. And this, I told our lawyer then, this is going to be a
See, a
season
man just
movie,
talk like him.
and now it is. But what I don't like is when someone is lying all cause of public sympathy.
Now you just
All right.
lie for public
So,
sympathy.
Bolibi,
Now.
what I want to ask is, who is this guy in the first
There's a
place?
continuation. There's a continuation.
No, I've read the place that I actually want to read.
Hey,
Oh,
Holy
okay.
Because
Spirit.
that's,
You want? Oh, okay.
you know, the place where I was saying was the nurse arrested.
Yes.
Now,
You said that.
now, let me go ahead with my question. Number one, who is this person?
I told you earlier on, Mr. Aristocrat.
Was he ever invited by the police? Did he go to the police?
This one is another thing that we can, be asking further questions.
You will not. You will not be able to answer that. Because why I said so is, if this man have this information, and everybody is trying to look for what killed Mobad, I think it would have been right for him to have given this information to the police. Number
This is
two,
not what killed Mobad, right?
no. It's circumstances.
This one,
Listen. You know why it should be part of what should be reported to the police? I asked this question that from the statement of the widow, when she was giving account of what happened, she said that immediately the nurse injected Mobad, he began to react. And it was those reactions, and he wasn't feeling fine. They took him to another room for air conditioner to be on him. They pour water on him. He drank water. They had to rush him to the hospital. And it was in the process things happened and all that. So the question...
No, they not rush him. They waited 3 days for that nurse.
She said the nurse was also in the vehicle with them. So the question I then asked is, even when this happened and it was declared dead, what happened to the nurse? So what you brought out is to show me the action they took of what happened to the nurse. You understand what I'm saying now? Please mute your mic. Who is that? So,
sorry.
Okay, so, mute. Your customers are talking. Now, that is for us to have an idea of what happened, because it was a question that popped up in my mind. Now, also going further based on that, I think it's something that has been long. I think that is need for us to put further. The guy said they took the lady to Orchard police station. If that happened, and police said a member of the family needs to be there, why was a member of the family or the lawyer this time, which he referred
Justice for Mobad,
why did they go to the police and make sure that the nurse was first kept there? Because she injected him. And it took all this drama for police now to be looking for the nurse to declare her wanted before she now came to the hospital.
I think that I'm sorry to interfere. Do you remember that was the station Baba went to, and they did not give Baba what the Baba wants? These people are contradicting themselves just because they want to whoop Baba. If the nurse is there and Baba is taking what kill is done, and his son, and the police are not giving him, how come they let the nurse go?
Sorry, and please, can I top in with what she just said? Let's not dwell on a comment. If you look at that stuff, it wrote comment, meaning there was a post, and it could be anybody that can go with a fake ID.
No, that's not anybody. Go and check the person's account. The account is actually full. Thousands of people.
Hold on, it doesn't matter.
The account is actually
pushing me. Please now, behave. You've said your own. Let me have my own kind of point, please. To me,
justice for Mobad.
I can't count that as a valid statement because it is dead on arrival. That person came up, didn't mention, how do I put it? Didn't leave that post there. Someone had written it there that the person has taken down that post. If the person had full chest, you will create
a lie. That's a lie. It's still right there. You want us to go back? It's still right there.
Excuse me. That is a comment section.
Trying to shut Baba off.
Hold on. People go with fake narratives to comment sections and they can twist any story. So now you want me to hold on to someone's comment. I can as well. People go around. See, hold on. Let me tell you one sweet thing. You people were on here, and as I was scrolling and going on, because I'm avoiding this, what they call this stuff. Usually I get notification when someone is live, and I don't want to go into this stuff. Then I stumbled on one of these, their people's platform, and they said they want to come to this place and disrupt. So now, someone comes here with a fake ID to comment stuff. You will not pick
that. That is not a fake ID. He's not corroborating with what we're just saying. Go to that account.
Stop shushing me. Let me
finish. It's actually a good account.
Cut off your I don't like it. Hey, let's have a decorum here. Let's have a decorum here. That guy be. Wait, are you done? So, like I was saying, they claimed they were going to come here and disrupt. Along the line, I heard when they climbed up, just to let you know, I'm sure you knew when I came in here, right? And this was when I was calling again. I just entered Mr. Kule's page. Mr. Kule will follow each other.
What is our business? What's happening in another platform now?
So they entered
We are talking here. What is happening in another platform is not our business.
I'm making a point. Oh, damn.
What we are talking about. Don't talk about what is happening in another platform.
Excuse me. I'm referencing something. Stop it. I'm referencing something. Why I say
that? Because this post is actually a real one.
Baba went to the same police station and they refuse to give
No.
You compare
TB
with
Kenny,
the account.
the police station Mr. Loba went to was Oniru police station, which is
but
an
then
area
why did
command.
they not take Baba to
Wait.
the same station?
I just want to correct. Wait now, Kenny. You said Baba went to the same police station. No. Baba went to the area command at Oniru.
Exactly.
That is an area command. This other police station mentioned in this commentary is not an area command.
But why didn't they take Baba to the same police station?
Accept that first. Wait, madam. Wait, just hold on. Wait, hold on with your question. Now, let's go back to our discussion. I don't want us to, when people discuss, you also always move away from the discussion. I don't want you to be dragging where you should not. I like to stay on the point. And my discussion is with Bolly B. Now, Bolly B, as I was saying, I don't expect you to answer it, but I just want to put it a question out there that, number one, if this guy is one of the people around Mobad, let's use the term of empathy, putting ourselves in the position of someone that something happened to. And while a loved one was at home, a nurse came and injected the person, and there was a reaction, and the person was taken to the hospital, and the person was pronounced dead. And the nurse is still around. I think even if the wife, the father, the children do not have that in mind, there are still people around that should have apprehended the person that injected that person and take the person to police station. Now, if police now says the family member must be there, has a right. I brought to you that someone injected someone and someone died. Who is that policeman, that will say you need to, first, police need to keep the person there and say, okay, call one of the family member. Now, I'm also thinking with what I read that the father of the deceased now said they should let her go. I don't really believe that
exactly
because...
what you read.
Yes. I don't really believe that because in thinking logically, how will the father of the deceased that knew that a nurse injected his son and his son is dead, and they now told him the nurse is in a police station, police said a member of the family should come to incident it and say, let the nurse go away.
Yeah.
It doesn't really align. I'm just talking about putting myself in the place of the family member. Then I will be able to say that commentary. Queen, please mute.
Let me now butcher it.
Queen, please mute. Yeah, mute, please. Thank you. So, Bolibi, just let me finish. Then for me, looking at it rationally, I will say that commentary the guy posted, I will not really align with it because his conclusion regarding that does not really come to bear. It's like someone injected my loved one and he died, and they say bring someone and we let the person go. What if people never came back and say we want investigation after Mobad was dead? What if the state government did not exhume the body? So they will now begin, where is the nurse? That it took the police to now declare her wanted before she went to police station. I think in that regard, if such thing happened and they did not take up the nurse, I think that was not good enough based on what I say.
Justice for Mobad, guys.
I'm not asking you to answer for them. I'm just saying.
No, I'm not answering for them. So, there was a post, right? There was a post on that thing, So it has gone down. I would have said I should go and search for it, but it's a long post. So there was a post that brought about him typing that, you understand, and comment section that brought about him typing that. If you read it very well, it was a loved one, it was a quiet person and everything. All of them don't want to say nothing. They don't want to come out. Because if you look at what happened at the station too, based on Baba and this boy, what's his name again? The Mobad's cousin, Mobad's PA, what happened at the station, so many things were confrontational to Baba, that even the lawyer was there, Baba was there, and Baba could not deny it. It wasn't out there. He didn't say it with his mouth, but that was what happened. That was actually what happened right there, you know. And Baba too could not come out to say it. So these guys don't want to talk because of reason best known to them. That doesn't mean that things did not happen or things never happened. All right. So all of that they called the nurse, the deed has been done. He's already dead. What killed Mobad? All that one that happened afterwards. I don't think police want to put him out or anything. I don't think.
Yes, they want to.
I don't know. I don't think so. Because he's dead already. What we are clamoring for is not what happened after the death of Mobad. What actually happened to Mobad, you know, to the guy that died. Not what happened after. All those ones are just stories. That's what I feel.
No, wow. Don't be so terrible before the arrival.
Thank you very much.
Greet everybody. Sorry, before I forgot my question, I wanted to ask. Bonnie, I'm sorry to ask this. I agree the house. But they asked for the loved one. During to the post you just present to us now, they asked that, is any loved one can be there before they can arrest the nurse, right? They Wummi didn't go with them to that same station. My sister, Bonnie.
Obviously, maybe she won't be there. I mean, if she was there, probably she would have said something. But obviously, she wasn't there. According to what the guy wrote.
She was
wasn't
not
there
there.
either. Definitely, according to what he wrote, I don't think Wummi was there.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. I think it has been interesting, but this is what I will say finally. We all can agree and attest, whether you are for or against, that there is a shroud of secrecy still surrounding the death of Mobad. And I think from all the evidences out there, there is still need for people around Mobad to come out and say the truth. Because what they are saying does not really collaborate. There are many things that does not collaborate. And I think I'm not going to blame anyone for it or any of the commentators, but I'll blame the police who have not so far done some due diligence. And as a matter of fact, justice for Mobad, for me, is not for the family. It's not for any of the members of the family, but it's for the society at large. If something of this matter happens, and till now, police is yet to have some evidences, they'll begin to ask, what evidence will police take to court? Will police ever, or the state ever go to a criminal court after the inquest? So there are questions that should just be put out there. So if we are really looking for justice for Mobad and not queuing behind any member of the family, as a public, we need to do more. As a public, we should ask more questions.
Yeah.
Because this can happen to any one of us. And people around a corpse have a lot. No one is saying they are guilty, and I don't think people around him have been, said to be, aside those who they took, to call as suspects. But everyone around him owns the disease, a sense of duty to say everything they know. They also own the public a sense of duty to know that if such thing happen and we are not able to unravel it, it does not portray our society in a good light. Many people always blame police, blame that, but police also work with information. And when people give the right information, I think police will help everybody. But be that as it may, justice for Mobad and justice, I believe, we will.
Thank you, Jared.
And by God's grace and by doing the right thing, we should get it. Thank you very much.